Hey guys, Dozer here, bringing you Guilty as Sock, a game in which you are in a courtroom as sock puppets with your friends, and you guys have trials against each other and all kinds of stuff like that. So without further ado, let's get into it.
No.
All right, Aaron is accused of thinking Uranus is the farthest planet from the sun.
Oh, you fucking twat. You fucking twat.
It was great.
Oh, Jesus.
Aaron, I have your permission to put your picture on YouTube, yes.
Okay.
Did you hear what I said?
It's the worst. Do you have... Oh, yeah, you can put it on YouTube.
Okay, great. Sir, can I have the floor, sir?
Oh, yes.
Where did you go to law school?
Sorry about that, yes.
Okay.
Go for it.
You gave Aaron the floor.
Oh, my bad. Yes, go for it.
Judge, where did you go to law school?
Don't worry about where I went to law school. Check out what I can do. Let's go, boys.
Okay, let me look at the evidence here. What the fuck is this? Okay.
Good luck.
What the fuck is this? Okay. All right, so my case is against Aaron over there, who at an employee party of Jeopardy very confidently said that Uranus is the farthest planet from the sun, which we all know is incorrect. And basically, because it was blasphemy, he was arrested on the spot for fraud. And now he's here. So I just want to let you know. Oh, dude, Aaron, I have great cards if I was defending you.
Well, great. That's not really helpful.
Just to let you know what kind of person Aaron is, okay, we found on his person when he was arrested the Backdoor Explorer DVD. I don't know what back doors he's exploring, but but let me tell you, if it has to do anything with Uranus, he's in. Okay?
All right.
Now,
He's in.
he's in.
I mean, what am I supposed to say to that? Continue.
All my other evidence is kind of ass. Let's see, hold on. Now, I will say, he acted in good faith. He genuinely thought Uranus was the farthest planet until he had to be reminded it was Neptune. However, I'm trying to find. I wish you could reshuffle because some of these aren't great.
That's what you get. That's part of the game.
Let's see here. I yield the rest of my time, but basically I just wanted to summarize. He acted in good faith and thought that he was, Uranus was the farthest planet from the sun, but he does have a anal DVD called The Backdoor Explorer. So I think he's a little obsessed with Uranuses, and I think this is the reason for the fraud. And I yield my time.
Wow. All right, give me 1 second. Let me clear my desk off, and so I can do my hammer. Go.
Thank you, Judge. Yeah, well, my client here, Aaron, did mistakenly say Uranus was the farthest from the sun. Being the lead of the team and the only one answering the questions, he was under a lot of pressure because no one else was answering any fucking questions in the damn fucking Jeopardy. But Aaron, he was under a lot of pressure. For lunch, he had eaten half a pizza. It also, unfortunately, had some really spicy sauce on it. So he was really not himself. He was a little bloated. He wasn't really in his right mind. And we always think of him as all reliable. That's him. But unfortunately, that day when he said Uranus was the farthest from the sun, that's unfortunately what it was.
A stiff sock I hope not. Keep going.
What?
What?
Oh, reliable. Something about Uranus and a stiff sock. I'm good.
And yeah, so he's, also that particular day, we had talked about a lot of things, and as I said, he just wasn't really in his right mind, and yeah, that's really all I have. I will say he did feel guilty that he had made this mistake, but that doesn't make him at fault. So he does apologize.
Wait, you said he feels guilty about it, but you're saying he's not guilty.
Well, I honestly don't think it's a crime to make a mistake. But I mean, he did say Uranus was the farthest planet from the sun.
Have you thought about that since that event?
A little bit, but not too bad. It's one of those things where, his knowledge of the planets and the order of the planets is very well known. And he made an oopsie. The planets. I mean, let's be real. They're both kind of blue and they're next to each other. So it's easy to flip them. And Aaron was probably thinking about his coworker Garrett, and he probably thought of Uranus. So it's probably what it was going through his mind then. So it's unfortunate, but yeah. Yeah, that's why I'm turning it one more time. I don't think the judge is really here.
So, I have a question.
For him.
What do you guys think is the furthest planet from the sun?
Well, it's Neptune.
Yeah,
Not Pluto?
No, Pluto's not a planet.
Oh, jeez. Hey, where'd you go to school?
I'm just saying.
Wait, hold on. Turn it over to me. Turn it over to me. I know the problem, Aaron. I know the problem. It's that he still uses Internet Explorer.
That's a good point.
It's a good. The judge still uses
that
it.
That is a solid one right there, boys. I'm ready to make my verdict.
Okay.
As soon as I can get this sucker. Hell yeah. Still using it. Okay. Yeah, whatever.
You know it's good when the judge says, yeah, whatever.
Half-eaten pizza doesn't matter. Really spicy sauce. And I guess he is all reliable, so we'll give him that. Okay. So if that's the case... I'm sorry, who's red and who's blue?
I'm red. He's blue.
Oh, wait a minute. Y'all tied. Interesting.
But is that how it works?
Because of his Internet Explorer issue, that could have been a mistake.
That's your issue.
Huh?
I'm not Aaron. Yeah, that was you. I didn't say Aaron had Internet Explorer. I said that was you.
No, I'm saying his client here had internet issues.
Were you... objection? Were you even fucking listening?
You know what? If that's not the case, nah, bitch is guilty as fuck.
Hey.
Well, I was gonna say not guilty, but...
And all we wanted was an apology. Long
What? Practicing law without a leg to stand on, literally and legally? Yo! Oh my gosh, dude, this is terrible but great. Also, I love the picture you used.
I literally just googled your name, and like the fourth option was that picture of you.
Oh jeez.
Aaron,
I'm just like, I'm going with it. I don't even care.
Oh gosh. I hate you.
Oh my god, I have two things that Joey have like 100% relate to Joey.
Oh my gosh. This is so messed up.
Did you see this picture of Joey?
I just took long without a leg to stand on, literally.
Oh, God. Okay.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Aaron.
Oh my god. Oh, this is great.
Turn it over to Aaron so you can start.
Oh god.
Oh yeah. Hold on, sorry. I gotta compose myself. Alright, my bad. Go.
Wrong person.
That's wrong person. That's me.
My bad, I'm flustered.
What school did you go to again?
Again, practicing law without a leg to stand on.
Order in my card.
Okay.
Alright, go.
So
Great.
Longstride over there. He's faked a law degree, unfortunately. He claims that he has gone to school for law, but he has not.
Okay.
And we know this because there were some leaked DMs between him and one of his acquaintances where he admits, "Yo, we got away with it. I'm a judge now." So,
Okay.
it's one of those things. And he has no legs. We and that's just
We define legs.
What do you... Hold on. I'm sorry, prosecutor. What do you mean can we define legs?
What do we define as a leg?
Well, I'm just not going to answer that one.
You can't do that. You're presenting a case and not providing definitions?
I don't answer stupid questions because you know what a leg is.
It's a valid question and you know it.
All right. Do I need to define the word leg, Judge? Seriously?
For clarification, in this courtroom, in this setting, yes.
Alrighty. Well, let's just go with let's just get the actual one. It says either of the two lower limbs of a biped as a human being or any paired limbs of an animal arthropod that support and move the body.
Okay, because in your thing here it says without a leg to stand on. I personally know Mr. Longstride here actually is missing both of his legs. So which leg, again, I ask, are we talking about?
Well,
Man, I'm really glad I don't have to do my job.
Yeah, I don't know why he's taking it so personally. I mean, he's not.
Joey, let me defend you. Joey, I have an open and shut defense. I need you to shut up and let me defend you.
Yes, sir. My bad. Go
Aaron,
ahead.
please continue.
First off, I don't know why you're connecting. Your defendant has nothing to do with the judge. This is not that case. So, anyway, your client over there has claimed that he lost his legs from a drone strike. He makes this claim all the time when in fact it wasn't that at all. We know he's just weird.
Wow.
And in his previous dealings, when he's been in his roles as prosecutor, defense, and judge in some cases in the past, obviously, not today. He has made a complete fool of himself. He doesn't really know what he's doing, and yeah. Someone presented me this, but I don't really know what exactly means. But the word joints in it, and he doesn't have any two lower ones. So
I think that's a joint. I think those are joints rolled with tarot cards instead of paper.
Oh, I'm so. You see, this is why I don't do drugs. And also,
I don't know what that is. So I guess we'll scrap that. All right, go ahead.
And also, he's been known to use a speakerphone in public, which is just downright just disrespectful and awful, and just a rude individual. Because who the hell, when you're on the phone, don't use fucking speakerphone when you're in public. Use a pair of AirPods or just your normal phone. And yeah, that's all I have.
Wow. As you saw, the Longstride here rolling joints. Yeah, that's no. Anyways,
Do you know the defendant, Judge?
I do not first.
Okay, so then how do you know he's not capable of rolling joints?
Very well. We'll bring it back to the.
Thank you.
All right, this is great.
Can I do my job now?
Yeah, please.
Okay,
go
great.
ahead.
All right.
Go ahead.
So my client made the opposition on the other side made a statement that I just want to clarify on. I think I want to add emphasis to. He said, my client, Longstride, is weird, right? Talks on the phone, talks on the speaker. He, said that he lost his legs in a drone strike. Okay, yeah, it's all weird stuff. Is my client a weird man? Yes, he wears cargo shorts to weddings. Okay, so is that weird? Yeah, a little bit, but that's okay.
Gosh, dude, I think I literally wore cargo shorts to your wedding here.
You did. Is he?
Holy crap! I literally did.
Is he weird? Yes. I mean, we found a crusty sock, so like he's a little weird. Okay. However, I'd like to submit a damning, and I mean damning, so damning that I expect the opposition on the other side to full on gasp when I reveal this damning piece of evidence that will completely acquit my client from the case.
Okay.
All right. Are we all ready for it?
No.
Footprints. Your Honor, I yield my time.
Oh my gosh. That is insane. Oh my gosh. Oh wow. That is I don't know how to feel about this. Well, prosecutor, you got a leg to stand on over there still?
Actually, you know what? I don't at all. Unfortunately, let me look through my evidence here.
Do you have any eyewitnesses you'd like to bring to the stand? You know, a sad clown or anything?
Man, no, I got nothing. This was a tough one. This was
Man, those footprints really threw you off.
yeah, they did. They did.
Oh man. So
so we're just yeah, I got nothing.
Yeah, so what you're saying is that my client here, or that this client here, in fact, is practicing law legally. Is that what I'm understanding?
You're the judge, you tell me.
That's what it looks like. Since he doesn't have footprints. Oh, come on. Go for it. Not guilty.
I was just waiting, Aaron. I was just waiting for you to be like, he doesn't have legs. And I was like, oh, he's cooked.
Oh my gosh.
We got Goose McQuack keeping 47 geese in his suburban backyard and claims they're for emotional support.
Oh,
okay. Yeah, man, his name's Goose McQuack. That's interesting. All right. Well, I'll head over to the prosecution to build a case.
I'm just looking to see what I got here.
You're good.
Ooh, I have a medic card. All right, Your Honor. Currently, like I've mentioned, we are currently accusing Goose McQuack of keeping 47 geese in his suburban backyard, and he says they're for emotional support. Let me tell you, the case really came about because, we heard basically their neighbor heard a crow cawing, but it sounded too loud to be a crow. So when the neighbor went to look, they saw the 47 geese. Hand counted them themselves. Okay. Now, when questioned about it, the client said that they're for emotional support, and he was getting out of his Honda NSX, his sports car. So he was like, I live with these geese. I need these geese. And, they're my flesh and blood. We did search did some more digging and searched. He does feed these geese. He keeps these geese. He found a receipt for 100 bananas. I don't even know if geese can eat bananas, but he was feeding them the bananas. And when we asked him what was the reason for this, he just told us that he needed it for emotional support. And so here we are. Like I said, I don't see the need for 47 geese as emotional support. He has, as you can see from the evidence, no note from his doctor saying that these are his 47 emotional support geese. And with that, I yield it over to the client. And by client, I mean defense.
Defense. Your turn.
All right. Let's see. I'm building a case here. Give me a second. Oh. Let's see. Hold on. Let me pull back my notes. Too loud to be a crow. In question, you got out of the car. Geese, flesh, and blood. 100 bananas. Okay. Hold on. I'm sorry, but for evidence 14, what evidence 14? You said that he got out of his car. Well, that was a sports car. What does that have to do with anything?
Objection. Evidence 14 says it's your evidence that you need to describe for the court. The card says, please describe your evidence for the court. So it's
I'm
some kind of...
asking you to describe the evidence.
but it's your evidence. I don't know how I would describe your evidence.
You're the one that said I got out of a sports car. I'm asking you to describe it. What does that have to do with the case?
He's not a witness. You can't cross-examine him. What is your... You presented evidence. What is your evidence? Evidence is not a question.
Your Honor, that was in my slip here. I'm
going to go ahead and dismiss that piece of evidence because it's not evidence.
You would. I swear. Oh. Okay.
I wouldn't push your luck. Okay. He has the burden of proof. You don't have to prove your client's not guilty.
No, he doesn't because Loki's forged alibi. Duh. How the hell do we know he was even there? To even see that my client got out of the car. So anyways.
Okay.
And then also, let's see. Flesh and blood. I can prove that the geese are not his sweat and blood because of DNA evidence. Okay.
Yep.
And
Are we DNA testing geese now?
Yes. And then also too loud to be a crow. So what are you saying? It was Cardi B that was over singing? Is that what we're saying? Anyways. What else? Yeah, so I don't think it was my birds. I think it was Cardi B. Anyways, what else? Let's see. We've addressed too loud to be a crow. Win question. We addressed the car. Geese, flesh and blood. Now the last is 100 bananas. Let's see. What do we got here? As far as that one, do you want to do rock, paper, scissors? 2 out of 3?
What the fuck?
No. No, we're not doing this.
But Your Honor, like, I don't have anything against
What's Your Honor like?
100 but
Order.
100 bananas? Like, what the fuck does that got to do with anything?
Order.
Maybe he was low on potassium.
Well, just my perspective on this is, defense jury fund. Have you ever owned 47 geese before?
No.
There's some. They are some hungry bitches. So, I can understand. I can understand.
Eat bananas.
Hold on, Joey. I need you to relax here. I do have a couple of questions for both of you. You claim that the defendant is the geese are flesh and blood, which we do know from the DNA evidence of the sweat that he's not related to me in any way. But what species is your client?
Are you asking me or are you asking the defense?
Well, you both of you can give an answer.
Well, when I said flesh and blood, it was more of a figurative sense. I didn't mean that he was actually like, you know how like when you go visit relatives or like friends and they like take care of you and they're like, oh, you're like, I'll treat you like you're my flesh and blood.
Got it. Okay. Joey, do you have an answer to the question?
Yeah, my client here obviously is human. That's why I was wondering why he said flesh and blood.
That's fine. You know what? I was just asking. You don't have to.
Your Honor, if you could turn it over to me, I do have something for you.
I will in a minute. I just have a couple more questions.
Oh, okay. Just thought it'd be
Joey Fun. You presented Loki's forged alibi scroll. Where does Loki play into this at all?
Well, I was saying that he said that he got out of the car and out of his sports car, like, dude, I'm just saying the person that said that wasn't there. Okay? Must have been Loki.
I'm going to dismiss that because you didn't tell me what Loki had to do with anything. All right, I'm going to turn it over back to the prosecution to present any other evidence or anything.
Thank you, Your Honor.
I'm sorry, can we not address the stupid sports car, the crowing? Like, why are these two not being addressed? 100 receipts for the bananas, fine. I can't defend that, but really?
Why are you, Joey? I need you to really stop questioning me as the judge. This is not how this works.
I'd be happy to answer both of those questions, Your Honor.
Well, fine. Let me talk to the prosecutor then, since Judge, you clearly don't know what the hell you're doing. You obviously didn't go to Harvard. Anyways, prosecutor, what the fuck does the sports car to crow?
Order. You will be silenced right now. That is.
Okay, at this point, this is brutality.
You know what? I don't give a fuck.
I'd be happy to answer both of those questions.
Yes.
Okay.
I'd love to hear these.
So the crow calling, like I said, the reason that was the start of this scenario. Basically, the neighbor to your client was walking by and he heard what he thought was a crow, but then he was like, it's too loud to be a crow. And when he peeked over the fence, he saw the 47 geese. So that was just the start of like why this all occurred. As far as sports,
do we have this witness?
Oh, Joey, order. You will let the prosecution finish. I will give you a chance in a minute.
Fine.
As far as the sports car, I wanted to submit that into evidence as to basically submit my reasoning to why I also don't believe that he needs emotional support animals. Like I said, he failed to turn up any type of document from a doctor that said he needed an emotional support animal, and he did spend a lot of money on a luxurious sports car. So to me, if he had a lot of money, I don't see why he would need emotional support. Speaking of money, Judge, this is for you. I just want to give you some of those. You just want to slide that under your robe real quick. Other than that, I got nothing else.
All right.
I would like to respond.
Sure. I'll hand you the floor.
You know what? Accusing my client of driving a sports car. You know what, prosecutor? Screw you. I saw you pulling in your Lamborghini at the courtroom. I don't want to hear about you and your stupid sports cars. Anyways, I would like to
objection.
Yes.
I would like.
Objection. I could have pulled into the Lamborghini because I didn't even know how to spell Lamborghini.
Overruled that you don't have to know how to spell your car to drive it.
Thank you. Finally, a judge with some common sense. Anyways,
Joe, may I remind you insulted me 2 sentences ago?
Objection! He insulted you 2 seconds ago.
Sustained.
Your Honor, did you accept the money that was given to you?
Joey, it was $3.
Oh,
You really think that's going to
bribing
influence?
the court.
Do you really think it's going to influence me too much?
That's bribing the court. It doesn't matter if it was $1. That's illegal, sir.
I don't. You know what? I don't remember any $3.
If anything, you know what? He's just gonna walk outside later, and his parking. He's got stuff for parking. You know, he doesn't have to pay for parking.
Yeah.
Gosh.
All right. Well, I'm here. I'm here to make a ruling. Does anyone have any other things they need to say? Any witnesses to call or anything like that?
You're fucked, dude.
No, I'm good.
God.
Unless Joey wants to call a witness.
Yeah, I do actually.
All right.
How do I call the witness?
I already called him.
Oh, perfect.
So state your name for the record.
Oh, his name, Steve. Steve, I just want you to be a witness to this to see how this court is about to fuck over this guy.
Your Honor, if you could turn it over, if you could turn it over to me, I have a card that I could play for this witness.
Oh, God.
All right, I'm gonna play this meta card, and the witness gets polymorphed and removes him from the stand. He's gone.
Yeah, it's hard to argue with that one.
Wow.
All right. So
I yield.
I will just say that Joey, I want to first start off by saying, Joey, I want to first off by saying that you really need to learn how to be more polite to the judge. I know might be your first time as a defense attorney. I don't know where you went to law school, but
where did you go to law school?
I can tell you this right now: bribing, like, man, dude, fuck these guys. Bribery? Okay. That's terrible.
I mean, Joey, with all the cameras in here, first of all, was it on camera? I didn't see that it got caught on camera at all.
Oh, I don't even see any cameras. Number two, you have to remember as a defense attorney, your job is not to prove you just have to defend him. You don't have to prove he's innocent. We assume innocence until proven guilty. The one issue I have with this case is honestly some of the prosecution's accusations here, because here's the deal. First off, Joey, you could have just easily have said, "What's wrong with keeping 47 geese in this backyard? Was this a crime?" Because I'm not really sure. And also, prosecution, you said that you had someone who heard a crow calling and looked over a fence to see the birds, but I don't see any actual witness for that. I just see the sound of a crow calling. And the defense did present Cardi B, who arguably can sound like a crow calling. So,
okay.
I'm gonna have to rule out the crow calling because that's just how it is. And then also, as Joey did make a point of, I don't understand the sports car reference as well as a piece of evidence. It doesn't make any sense to me. So really the only thing that you have is receipt for 100 bananas, which to me is just the sign of a good goose father. He's taking care of his animals. He's doing right by the animals. And so I'm gonna have to rule in the defense's favor.
Yes.
I want my $3 back.
Guilty. I told you. I freaking told
Like
you.
literally though, like you were like Joey. I was like trying to I'm like the entire time you were doing your thing. I was like, he's probably not guilty. Like I was gonna go not guilty, but then like you kept like insulting me. I'm like, you're like getting fucking close to just being like, no. Like fuck off.
Oh my god! I'm so glad you did impress me. I appreciate it.
Thank you guys for watching. If you're new to the channel, make sure you hit like and subscribe. I'd love to see you guys join the Dozebound Arcade. Without further ado, this is Dozer signing off, and I'll see y'all in the next episode.